Nimetembea pengi, nchi mbalimbali, nimeyaona mengi. Nikidhani nimepotea, labda niko peke yangu katika safari hii. Jabali na ngao yangu, mbona unyobora. Jabali manadata, ni wewe uniongoza. Jabali na ngao yangu,
Jabali,
mbona unyobora. Jabali manadata, ni wewe uniongoza.
The Wit and the Chap podcast. Welcome our viewers today. Such a nice and beautiful welcoming. Welcome all. Karibu sana our guest.
Thank you so much.
We are happy to have you today.
I'm also happy to be here.
Zawi, so I know umesink.
Manze, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling fresh.
And
it's been a minute without seeing you.
I'm back.
Greet our viewers.
Hello. You know the new vocabulary. Jambo Kenya. Yes. Follow us, please. We are there on YouTube, on Facebook, on TikTok, the Wheat and the Chaff podcast, and we are live now. See your comment down there.
Yes, and today we have a very interesting guest.
Yes.
And I think he will just introduce himself to the people. Atachagua language atatumia. Unajua tunasema hii podcast ni ya vijana.
Okay.
Na inaonekana kila mahali overseas, unakumbuka?
Yes.
Our viewers from US, our viewers from the Gulf.
Yes.
So welcome.
Thank you so much, Zari.
Introduce yourself to the people. Yeah, who is you?
All right. My name is Gloire Tuishime.
Gloire.
For those who didn't get it, je m'appelle Gloire.
Hey.
You can take that.
That is
if I add the second name, it might get harder. And
no, add.
Just that.
Yeah, Gloire Tuishime. Yeah.
Tuishime.
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 Yeah.
So is that a Kenyan?
No, it's not
Never
a
heard
Kenyan
of that.
name. Gloire, it's a French name, and Tuishime is a Rwandese name.
So you are a Rwandese.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
do those names have meaning or?
Yeah, these names have meaning. Gloire simply means glory.
Oh, glory.
Oh.
Yeah. In French. Gloire.
Yes. Tuishime, it means tumsifu, Mungu. Yeah.
Wow.
Tumsifu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So guys, today we are blessed to have a Rwandese. Our podcast headline is Beyond the Borders. Today we have gone beyond the borders. We've brought you an artist,
Yeah.
storyteller or someone. He will introduce himself, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm an artist. A fine artist. I do drawing, painting, such things, graphic design. Yeah, by profession, and I'm also a musician. By profession, I'm doing my music studies at Kabarak University, and I'm a teacher. I teach music and I also teach fine art, especially at Anesta schools. I'm one of the teachers.
Anesta.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, I go to Sitam Church. Yeah, I've been born again.
You have been.
Nimeokoka na ninampenda Mungu. Yani, I'm still born again.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not in the past.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That is me. I'm a single man.
No. How true is that?
Underline the word single man.
You can, I think.
Oh, by the way.
Confirm my fingers. My fingers are still.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
So you are open.
Yeah, kinda.
Kinda.
Yeah.
So our viewers will tell us by the end of the show through their comments. They'll show you the love and everything. And then we'll continue linking after this. So welcome to Messianic Voice TV.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. You love the ambience?
I love it. I love the ambience.
Uh-huh.
Tangu niingie, I've already liked the place, the setup. I really feel good to be here. It feels so good to be here.
You're so much welcome. And we run this show, the Wheat and the Chaff podcast, where we invite guests from different platforms, different areas of life, business people, you know, politicians, pastors, where we discuss life and stuff. So if Juliana has something for you, any questions, Juliana?
Yeah, so Gloire.
Gloire.
Yes.
It sounds like an Arabic, yeah?
Yeah, it sounds so Arabic.
Yeah, so maybe you can tell us how the journey, since you're from Rwanda and you're in Kenya and you're a teacher, a fine artist guy. How did all this begin? By the way, how long have you been in Kenya? Let's start from there.
I've been in Kenya since 2019.
2019?
Yeah.
That is long ago.
Yeah, some years back.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I came to Kenya. My brother was here also doing his studies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I was like, why can't I join him?
Mm-hmm.
So back in Rwanda, I was working already, and I decided to resign. I just wanted to explore some, different places. So that's how I came. Nikafika huku 2019,
Yes.
May.
May.
Yes.
Okay.
That's when I landed.
So while in Rwanda, you resigned from what, fine art or music?
Yes, still I was a fine art trainer.
Okay.
And also I wasn't doing much in music because my studies were only in fine art. That's what I had studied.
Yes.
Yeah, so music I was doing it just as a talent,
Yes.
singing in a choir. Yes, and also recording just for fun. I wasn't that much into music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when you came to Kenya, how was it for you? Was it tough, or give us the experience you got?
Yeah, I was finding my brother here,
Mm-hmm.
and so it wasn't very tough, but it was challenging because of the culture, the language.
Uh-huh.
Kiswahili ya huku ni tofauti na ya Rwanda,
Yes.
and the English also. My English was not, Englishing well. So
The English was not Englishing well.
yeah.
So what are you trying to say, that our English is the best compared to Rwanda, or?
Yeah, basically, yeah, yours is the best, but it's not because you are very good in English.
Yeah, it's because of what?
It's
It's because you are bad at it.
no, it's just because our system was French actually.
Oh,
Like everything was French. It was our national language.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are colonized by the French.
Yeah, the French and the Belgium
Okay.
and the German.
Yeah. I've always loved Rwanda.
yeah. Why?
I've had praises of Rwanda being something close to cleanest country in Africa.
Yeah.
And then it's very peaceful. How is it? How is the perspective? Is it peaceful as we outsiders see it?
Yeah, it's very peaceful. Very peaceful and very organized.
But you're in Kenya, you see?
So it's more organized than Kenya actually.
But you're in Kenya already.
I'm here.
Organized in terms of infrastructure, amani, the system itself, ama what is so special about Rwanda?
I think the system and also the system and everything in public transport. Kuna order,
It's
You
not
don't
like
have the
in
matatu
Kenya.
culture.
No, you don't.
You don't have?
What do you use?
We use majorly buses.
Oh,
now
yeah.
that is in the capital city, Kigali.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Yes. and
The Kigali. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
buses, hakuna kelele, hakuna matuktuk.
But
The
watu si wengi
borders,
pia.
they are not that loud.
Watu pia si wengi.
You cannot,
Watu pia si wengi.
In general, the country is very small actually.
Oh, it's very small.
Compared to Kenya.
A fun fact about Rwanda, it is around 40 times smaller than Kenya.
40 times.
Yeah.
Do you mean it is when we measure it in square kilometers, is it like Nairobi?
How big is Nairobi?
I don't
Maybe
have the figures.
Because okay, we can even confirm.
Can
the
confirm.
figures, because
our viewers, as he confirms the figures are how I wish you just keep streaming in, keep liking this show. We are on YouTube.
so
the
I'm
Wheat
going
and
to
Chaff
look
podcast.
for the size of Rwanda.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
You look for the size of your biggest county.
The biggest county.
Yes, in
Look for
Kenya.
Mandera.
Mandela.
Mandera.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
So
This is very
So
interesting.
that's for us to do a comparison.
Yeah, okay.
And see now the actual numbers.
But 40 times lesser. It's a small but organized country.
It's very small, so it's probably easier to organize it.
Oh wow.
So it is now the area of Rwanda. It is 26,338 kilometers square.
26,000.
Yes.
Okay. Mandera?
What? Mandela is 25.
You see,
Almost.
almost the same size.
Oh.
So Rwanda imeshinda Mandera
Now
1,000
Kilometer.
around 1,000 kilometers
Around
square.
1,000.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
That is interesting.
Now
but
we
you
know.
know, the English people say that small things come in, good things come in small packages.
Small packages.
That's why
So-
Rwanda is and the politics are good.
Okay.
You know Kenya. In Kenya, we are very nini, like most of our systems and everything is run through politics. That's why I'm asking you a political question.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
everything
know
is very
Kenyans,
political.
everyone is in politics. But in
And
Including
everyone is a
Juliana.
politician.
Excluding Juliana.
Yeah, but in Rwanda, people tend to, tend to escape politics because of, I think, the leadership, the president who is a little bit like Moi,
Yeah.
So, now you can imagine how people try to, not to talk so much about politics.
Okay.
But in terms of politics, I would say that Kenya is doing much better, because people are free
Free.
to express themselves.
Okay.
And yeah, so Kenya is doing really good. Yeah.
So what do you love about Kenya? Since now you're in Kenya, you're
So
studying.
the first thing I loved about Kenya when I arrived, people are kind of a bit more open. The way they receive you, wanakuongelesha vizuri.
Clap for yourself, Kenyans.
Yeah, so you should clap for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I felt really, that warm. Yeah, so Kenyans are very like sociable. How do I call it?
Yeah, they are very social.
And social.
And very
yeah.
welcoming.
Yes, very welcoming. That
Actually,
is
there's
one.
a slogan in Africa that say Kenya is only in Kenya where you can alight from a matatu at even at a roundabout. Not other country.
Not other countries.
And when you arrive, they buy you nyama choma and soda. I hope they did the same.
Me, I thought he will say he saw beautiful girls in Nairobi.
Tell us about that.
How are our girls?
In Nairobi.
Yeah.
I think you understand where I come from.
Oh.
So for me,
Yes.
So downgrade.
those that you think they are beautiful,
They
I might think otherwise.
No.
Examples.
No. Oh, by the way, Rwandan girls are beautiful.
Yeah, but in Nairobi, Kenyan ladies are beautiful.
In Kenya,
in general,
in
they
general.
are bright.
They are bright.
Yes.
Oh, we have brighter girls.
Like they are bright. They are so vibrant. Yeah, so that's a plus.
They are bright even upstairs.
You felt that. You felt that.
Viewers, clap for yourself.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, this is beautiful. Now,
No, in fact, something I would want to tell you. When I arrived in Kenya,
yes.
I told my brother,
Yeah.
I think I will marry a Kenyan. That's what I told
Oh.
him. After just a few days, because he was like, why? And I think they are so good. The way they talk, I just love, that.
Oh, yeah. Do you know
vibe, those vibe, yeah.
do you know what we call that in Kenyan language?
How do you? I don't know.
A hyena, a fisi.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay, continue. And then what changed?
So, okay, I'm yet to really change something.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are yet to change.
Yeah. So I'm still learning to see if they can be wife material
Okay.
or.
All the best. They're
Thank
good
you so
people.
much.
They're good people.
You will find one.
Amen.
So at now you are fully integrated into the Kenyan system.
Somehow. somehow now that I'm studying, I'm working.
Oh yeah.
So
You are interacting with a lot of people every day.
yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow. So now you arrive in Kenya in 2019, come to your brother place, and now how did it start?
The
About now the career, about the gift now, how because you said you back in Rwanda, you left there, you came here because you wanted to explore,
yeah.
and then just after arriving here, so were you having some expectation or something? Maybe your brother had prepared something for you, maybe.
My brother was actually shocked when I came.
Uh-huh.
He asked me. He was like, "What's your plan?" I was like, I have actually come. You know, I have actually moved and I have resigned from my previous work in Rwanda.
Yes.
And you know, he almost fainted. He was like, "Really? Like I thought you would just come and to visit, you know, and then
Go back.
and then go back now to plan."
Uh-huh.
I was like, "Bro, this is the plan. Nimekuja."
Uh-huh.
So I'm here.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, what are your thoughts? So my idea was I'm coming to do my painting, you know, my art, and also music.
Okay.
So I came with my guitar. It's not this one.
Okay.
Not this one.
Yes, I came with the guitar and some artist brushes and few paints. That was my investment actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you began painting now.
Yes, when I came, the first thing, one thing I often do when I get to a place for the first time, I always look for someone that I can, you know, paint for free. I just ask them for picture.
Yes.
I paint their portrait and I'll pay.
Okay.
So that's what I did, and that's how I started here in Kenya.
Uh-huh.
I attended a certain training. It was about mobile journalism. And then I did a drawing of the trainer. At the end of the training, I gave it to him as a gift. Nothing much happened, but some of my colleagues, they started giving me job. A certain young lady was like, "Okay, that's a nice one. Would you do a drawing of my boy?" I did that one. And she paid me. Was it 1,500? I think that was my first money here in Kenya.
1,500.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the drawing I did it on a paper, this normal plain paper,
Uh-huh.
and nikai paint vizuri na nikaweka kwa frame. Yeah, and that's how I started.
Wow.
I kept on making gifts
Uh-huh.
for people,
Okay.
and in less than 2 months, I had gotten a very solid connection,
Uh-huh.
and I went to Narok to do the art for tourists.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
Humble beginnings.
yeah.
Talking about starting from the scratch. And our followers are tuning in. We have Peter Nyandarwa is saying he's following. Thank you so much, Peter. Please share this podcast. We have Lucy Nderu. She's saying Amein. We have Sarah Njada Mwai. She's saying she's tuned in. What's an interesting journey from the Rwandese guy. How did you kickstart your music career in Kenya?
The way I started my music career, I bought a few instruments. Of course, I branded myself as a music teacher. I had only one guitar, and that's how I started actually. So I got a few customers. They could call me, come and teach my child. I could go there just as a tuition, teach them for 1 or 2 hours, and that's it. Yeah, that's how I started. Later on, I started actually here in Nakuru.
Wow.
Slowly. Later on, I went to Narok. I continued teaching guitar as I also do the art and drawing, everything. That's how I started. I came back. I opened a small school of music. I bought 2 keyboards. I had 2 guitars, and I started teaching until I got employed at Anesta, and I'm here.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a very inspiring story, starting small, talking about humble beginnings. And I think you are inspiring someone. We have a lot of viewers watching us, and they are some of them I'm sure they are listening to this story, and they get inspired because you are using so very magical words. You started small, you never had that big, I'm actually not finding the right words to say this.
The English.
Inanipita, but kwa wase wana to watch, I think mna follow history yake na I'm hoping you are getting inspired. So Juliana, do you have anything?
Me, I want to know how Gloire, how did you market yourself before now you had begun to set up a studio? How did you market yourself? Because now you are new here. How did it begin? Maybe you got some support from maybe the brother or the church, something like that?
Not really.
Uh-huh.
The way I marketed myself, the biggest support my brother gave me is to receive me and to also connect me with people. He could invite me to his workplace. There were meetings or trainings. He always used to invite me. That was the greatest support. Connection is what I believe people need, for them to express their talents or their skills. Yeah. So one of the things, I could always work with a guitar, actually.
Okay.
I had my guitar in its bag. It was a purple bag.
Always.
So, always.
Why?
Because I wanted to be visible,
Okay.
I wanted to be seen. That's why I could work with my guitar.
Okay.
So whether I'm going to town, even if the thing I'm going to do is not related to music.
Music.
The way I came with this guitar, I guess you didn't expect me, like so much to come with the guitar, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you just, yeah. So I was like, let me just carry it. You never know.
You never know. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I used to always do. So walking around, walking in the city here. Back then it was a town, not the city. Yeah, so people could see me. They're like, "Oh, one man." Nasema one man guitar.
One man guitar.
Yeah. So chune kidogo, and I could stop by and just play.
Okay.
Yeah, they would want to sing along just on the street.
Okay.
And a number of people could ask me for contact. They're like, give us your contact. Niko na kagitaa lakini sasa sijajua kukachuna. So nataka unifunze hivyo. Niko na mtoto hivi na hivi. So that's how I connected pole pole.
Okay.
Mwingine akasema, the others would be like, hey, we would want to invite you to our church.
Okay.
So that's the way of marketing my music. I could always go with the guitar.
Okay.
Second thing I did, now on art, of course, you know how I was always doing it. Is
Yes.
giving some gifts just to be visible. Yeah, that's how and then now I know you're still wondering, how did Big D Ilishika, how did it peak?
Yes.
Yeah, the peak.
So I had gone to Narok for some time, and I was doing almost 90% of my time. I was spending it on producing artworks at a curio shop. So I wasn't doing much of the music. But when I came back here, there was an exhibition for businesses, big or small, at Sitam Church, and I was like, why can't I hire a tent and showcase my things? I had printed the banner, I had written School of Music, French teacher, art teacher, and those things to market myself. And I took that space in a tent. I brought a lot of artworks from Narok, from my boss's shop. I put it up. I brought the guitar of mine, and I think I found other guitar and put it there. It was the guitar and the piano. So, and then people could visit. They were like, okay, what do you have to show? So I told them I do make artworks. And what about these instruments? Are you selling them? I was like, no, I teach music. And I got a lot of contact from that, and a lot of commissions, a lot of jobs. But now there came a solid one, which was Anesta. Yeah, one of the directors from Anesta passed by, akangalia tent, and she liked my work. She was like, why don't you visit our schools and see? One of the fellow directors, they love music, and they would want you to teach our children. And I think that was now the peak of my music career
in Kenya.
Wow.
Yeah.
So tuseme this guy alijituma.
Manze, I just love the story. I'm flowing with the vibe. Huh? So in between 2019 and 2024, I just want to highlight, because of time,
Okay.
one of the biggest challenge you faced, especially through the corona period. Do you remember corona? Yeah, the corona period. How did you go about it?
Corona did something. Actually, corona at some point it motivated me to come back
Okay.
to Nakuru. I was in Narok.
Oh, you are in
It
Narok.
found me in Narok.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to do some business, and I was conned.
Tell us about that. Summarize.
More
Okay.
than 100,000 shillings.
Oh.
How?
Eh,
Tell us about it.
That story. So yeah, I wanted to try a business
Uh-huh.
of selling some products. It was some, some feeding for fishes.
Okay.
Yeah, when people are doing the how do I call it, fish farming. I don't know the right title of that business, but they were doing that kind of business, and they passed by our workplace. One guy brought small pieces of cans, and it had that kind of food for their fish. So it's not a fish ya kukula, it's the food, for the fish.
Okay.
Fish farming. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, I have this and I would want you to keep it somewhere. Kuna mtu anakuja kuchukua. I was like, okay, I'll keep it for you. Alikuja nitampea, sawa. I kept it. Somebody came. They were like, I've come to pick that parcel. I gave it to them, and they were like, oh, this is not enough. Do you know any place from where I can get more? Yeah, and I will just buy it. And I was like, okay, I can try to find for you. So that's how I started. I was like, okay, this could be an opportunity if I could start sourcing those things, and sell it. Yeah, but the guy, I started looking for it, and I found about a dozen, and the guy who was supposed to pick it did not pick it. And it was expensive. It was expensive.
Okay.
COVID was coming. COVID was coming, and the supplier also was supposed to give me a dozen, and she didn't. She was like, you see, the coronavirus has come, and these things we get it from China, and so there's no way you can get it. Hapo sasa nikaanza kuona hapa
Kimeanza kukuramba.
Kimeanza kuniramba.
Okay.
Talking to the customer, he was also like, I cannot travel all this way. He was coming, I think, from Kericho. He was like, I cannot travel all this way to come for just a few pieces. I just want, mzigo yenye imekamilika.
Okay.
Nikaanza kustruggle.
Okay.
I was like, sasa nitatoa wapi hizi vitu?
Okay.
Nikangangana, and this lady, I was really trying to make sure she brings those things.
Okay.
And I paid in advance. She never delivered, and she never picked the phone.
Okay.
Kept on calling and calling and calling. Kafika mahali kasema, acha tu ni sahau. So that's how it went. So COVID found me there.
At your lowest.
Yeah.
At one of your lowest.
Yes.
So how did you maneuver that?
So what I did now, to make it worse, a few months later, the job also was not going well because they had the tourists were not coming as usual.
Yeah.
And our business was depending on tourists to sell those artworks and everything. Sasa and the income went chini kabisa. Nikatoka, I started doing the sign writing and branding.
Okay, in Narok now.
Yeah, in Narok. I was doing even these M-Pesa. Do you see these M-Pesa lights zenye zinawaka hivi?
Yeah.
Hizo sijui kinyozi nini, those things. Those things really sustained me for some time.
Kazi ni kazi.
Yeah.
Pesa ni pesa.
Yes,
Okay.
so I could. I last with one of the friends. The guy I met, they had a cyber. And also selling some soda. Walikuwa watatu in one shop. I joined them. So nimeanza sasa kujisimamia. Nimeacha employment.
Okay.
After some time ikanunuliwa na watu wa Airtel. We went scattered. We looked for another small shop in Narok, if you know Narok, near the Altalet Mall hapo. Mahali kulikuwa Tuskys. Tukachukua kwa shop, we continued and it went well until I started teaching French. My journey is very long.
Wow.
Yeah. I started teaching French now.
I think we should invite him for another episode.
Sindio?
Yeah, this is interesting.
Guy anajituma.
Manze.
No giving up.
No giving up.
No giving up.
You never believe in giving up.
Yeah.
No, never.
So should our listeners too. Don't give up.
Yeah.
From Gloire.
Don't give
Ni glow
up on us.
Gloire.
Yes. To make it easier for you, you can say Gloire. Alafu you add
Or Gloire.
Yes, perfect.
Wow.
Now, if somebody hears you saying that, they might think you know French.
Yeah, but
because
literally
that's a French accent.
Oh. Gloire.
Yeah.
They ask you, contact him.
I felt like I'm in Paris, eh?
So you can even say bonjour.
Bonjour.
Yes, bonjour. They will fear you.
They'll fear me. So, I
In
think
Kenya, we don't fear short guys, so.
Oh, no. That is a bit personal.
that's personal, but we continue. Tushazoea, you know? So, we have Gishuki Joshua. He's saying he's tuned in. We have John Mwaura. Nice to see Juliana coming back to the show. Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Yeah, the comments are still flowing. So, guys, we are approaching the end of our show. Na kuna vitu mingi hatuja discuss.
Imagine.
You know, he has touched on arts, and then I'm looking at Juliana and I'm like, what? These people. Juliana, she's a poetess. You also do art?
Yes.
Something big is coming. Something
You
big
see?
is coming. I think the show, the 30 minutes are not enough for this show.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot that we have left out, and we'd like you to come again.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I've actually, so you do poetry, like spoken
Yes.
word or?
No, I have ventured into poetry, so I have a book
So
of.
writing.
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah. And I also do art.
wow.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
okay.
Okay. For those, yeah. Wow. So, Mr. Gloire.
Gloire. Perfect.
So, our listeners may want to hear how you are playing the guitar, you know. Just a taste, huh? We can do just 2 verses, one in Swahili, one in...
Yeah, we can do that song together. This song was, Lord, I worship
The mic.
Lord, I worship you. You know the song? Or we do another one that you all know, so that, you know.
I come to the holies of
Yes, I
So-
am.
holies.
Yeah. He will sing just
I
a
love
verse.
the
And
tone.
you listen the
We
voice
can
and
do the casting crowns,
okay.
lifting hands. Do you know the song?
Oh,
Bowing hearts.
me I would love you to play that second verse of Jabali.
Of Jabali.
There's a way it's touching my soul. Hallelujah.
Actually, he kept.
Jabali is a good song.
And the first day.
Huh? Yeah, Jabali is a good song. And it's on YouTube?
Yes, it's on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
You can write on YouTube Africa Pella Nzunga, because I know writing Gloire can be difficult. So I added Africa Pella
Nzuga.
Nzunga, Nzunga.
Yeah.
Yes, it will bring a number of my songs. Yeah, but Jabali is probably the most viewed, and and a lot of people like it.
Wow, I love it. I don't know if you can start. I don't know if you have time.
We can
You can do the first verse and then one English at the last for the English, and then we call it a rap, yeah?
Yeah.
And then we'll give the socials as we finish, where people can connect with you on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. Yeah. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Popote nifikapo nimepata Mungu Baba, mmenitangulia, sitaogopa tena, nitume utakapo, popote niende. popote nifikapo, nimepata Mungu Baba, umenitangulia. Sitaogopa tena, nitume utakapo, popote niende. Jabali na ngao yangu, oh, mbonari wo unyobora. Jabali manadata, ni wewe uniongoza hadi mwisho wa safari. Niongoze, niongoze siku zote za maisha yangu. Nyobora, nyobora jusqu'au bout de mon voyage. Guidez-moi, guidez-moi tous les jours de ma vie. Guidez-moi, guidez-moi. Jabali nangao yangu, mbonari wo unyobora. Jabali manadata, ni wewe uniongoza.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Jabali. Welcome to the Wheat and the Chaff podcast. We are live on YouTube, live on Messianic Voice TV. You've heard from Gloire, you have heard the song Jabali. It's on YouTube. Akafela.
Africa
Pela.
Yeah.
Okay.
Africa for our continent.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. We have Naomi Favor. She's saying, casting crown, lifting hands, blowing a heart. Sweet song. You know that?
Yeah, that's what I was suggesting.
This is for you, Naomi. Naomi Favor. Naomi Favor. Naomi Favor. Naomi Favor. Naomi Favor. We love you. This is for you.
Casting crowns, lifting hands, and bowing hearts is all we've come to do. Casting crowns, lifting hands, and bowing hearts is all we've come to do. Adonai, 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 you reign on high, and we will rise in your name. Adonai, you reign on high. We will rise in your name. Adonai, you reign on high. Oh, you reign on high.
Yes, you reign on high. Wow. I think we should transform to a musical podcast, eh? These voices are amazing.
This guy is excited now.
Yeah. I'm actually excited, huh? Naomi Favor, she's saying thank you.
You got it.
Thank you so much, Naomi. Thank you so much to all our followers, all our viewers who have been following us from the time we started. I've been your host, Zawi Kamau. I've been with your favorite co-host, Miss Juliana Mpapi.
Thank you.
And you apologize. They missed you.
Apologies. Apologies, my viewers. I'm back now.
And today we were graced with one of the African finest.
Who is that?
Yeah, Gloire. Why are you putting me into temptations? Who is that? Who is that?
No, tell us the second.
Pronounce the name.
Shime.
Tuishime.
Tuishime.
Tuishime. That one is better.
Manze
Easier?
yeah, it's easier. Mi nimeenjoy. Thanks for coming. We want you to come again if you will make it.
Sure.
Yeah.
God willing.
Yeah, God willing. I think you have a lot. There's a lot in him
Yeah.
that must be that must be tapped.
Unplugged.
Oh my goodness. Leo mimi nasemaga najua Kiingereza but today
The English.
kuna mtu amekuja
is
na Kiingereza
Englishing Zawi.
ametunyonga but ni sawa. So until we see each again. Hey, my goodness.
See you soon. See you next
See you
time.
soon. Oh, see? Actually, I'm excited. Niko excited one a fumble, so you know my guys. But it's been a beautiful show. Adios.
Bye bye.
Messianic Voice TV, broadcasting grace and truth.